because right here I'm going to need the Depth Strider to get anywhere close to it, and I figure if I'm near the Blood Moss, I've got to be... Whoa! Holy load-in, Batman. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Pixelrater Plays with Will. I'm your host, Will, at Scotch_man, and you can follow me on Twitter. But we're back here with another episode of Subnautica because I wanted to show you guys just how awesome these new updates have been. You can already see in the corner there's like a lot of new graphical overlays. I've made a little bit of changes since the last time you guys were here. Just a little pop through, get myself some food, start the episode. But you can already tell in the top corner up here, where's my mouse? There we go. Up here we've got a new navcon, and I can see exactly where I'm going, what direction it is, how deep in the ocean I am when I hop. I've got a new oxygen meter, a new food and water and health indicator, and then you can also tell that there are a lot of new images. Some of the final images in the game are getting put in for these things, which is pretty great, actually. I've been really excited. Every time there's a new update that comes out, I get unreasonably excited for this game because it's amazing. Subnautica is one of my favorite games. It's still an alpha, which is amazing to me that it's in early access. I love this game as much as I loved Minecraft when it was going through initial dev, which is saying something because I played a lot of Minecraft. I still play a lot of Minecraft, but yeah, so I've added a few new rooms here, you may notice. I'm aiming to put in a garden here today so I can have a little grow room, and then hopefully I can put in some water filtration systems in here, because I'm having a hard time justifying finding a whole bunch of these floating stupid fish, the blowfish, in order just to get one water bottle every time. And then also we can put in, get rid of our bioreactor and put in a nuclear facility here if we're ready to do that. I haven't changed upstairs much. It's still the same as we left it. We've still got our snack machine online. Get myself a bag of potato mix chips, as you do. And yeah, so welcome back to the world of Subnautica. There is one last thing I'd like to show you guys, and that is the new updates they've put in. If you haven't seen it already, you're going to see it now. The new updates they put into the friggin' awesome Cyclops, as we call it, the Depth Strider. The Depth Strider here is looking friggin' fresh to death with some new UI. We're going to see it inside, but here's your little hint. It's got a couple of different modes. It's got some awesome, like, environmental scanning, and also now it has damage counter, and when I booted into the game, it had a few bits of the hull that were just broken on purpose. I guess it was to show me. Oh, also, I climb like a squirrel now, so I can go really friggin' fast, which is nice. But yeah, we're back. We're here. We've got our radar system. Let me just quickly descend here and see if I can show you. How do I go down? What's down? It's control. C for descend. Okay. And space for up. Okay. So we should, I guess, have a pulse, but I don't really know how to use it yet. But now I can auto the lights here with right click, which is really nice. I can go to my camera systems, the same that I ever has been able to do. And then, oh, I don't want to break it. Don't break it. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Oh, did you break? Oh, no, I'm good. That was weird. Okay, but we're here. We're good on that. We have the ability now also to establish our speeds. We've got a silent running mode, and it looks awesome. The inside of the ship gets all red. It's like we're on Red Alert 6. Aw, man. We've got decoy launchers. We can put launch tubes in there and, like, send animals out. Things that would get eaten. And then there's also, like, a Cyclops fabricator built right into the hull. Awesome. We've also got a few new updates to speed. Ahead slow.
Ahead
Standard.
Ahead flank emergency speed.
And flank emergency speed is going to chew through my power, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to go on normal. Turn the lights off. And now we also have a damage counter. And it looks like I have busted my ship because I'm an idiot, so I have to go out there and fix that right now. And you may also notice there are fire extinguishers on board in 2 different places, and that is because... oh, wow, it got way dark in here. Way darker than it used to get. That is because now there can be fires on board your ship, and so they've done you the favor of giving you two fire extinguishers, which I very much appreciate doing. This, I assume, will pick up fish if they're nearby and like animals and stuff, so we'll keep an eye on that. We're not going to deal with this too much today, but we are going to do a little bit of an exploration. Man, I'm like a squirrel. But I got to get some items together, so I got some water bottles here. I've been hoarding them, and I got to get some food together, and I've also got a beacon, another fire extinguisher, just in case the bottom deck goes on fire when I'm outside. Now that things are going to want to attack it, it seems like it's pretty likely. Damn. I don't know what I'm kicking, but I'm kicking it good. Alright, so again, this is the new update to Subnautica. I haven't played this in a while, and I apologize. There's just been a lot on my plate at the moment. And now I got to deal with this extra, like, where's my thing? Hang on. Clean this guy up. Gotta have a clean ship. Very important. Very important to have a clean ship. There we go. Yeah, so a couple things. I've been working on my upcoming life events. Been working on upcoming everything. Work's been a little busy. You may also have noticed that I picked up Mario Kart 8. We were streaming that on Twitch recently, which was pretty awesome. I had the whole Pixel crew on there. We've been blasting it. Didn't even get together. We are going to do a together hangout sort of thing where we can play all as a group. And we want to make it kind of a regular event to do some group streaming. So I feel like we'll have in our repertoire coming up a couple of events where we get together actually in person, do dinner, and like, you know, hang out, talk games, do our podcast. One other small event, we're going to do our podcast this week tomorrow night. So our regularly scheduled programming will be delayed until Tuesday. So if you're hanging on every word for that, apologies, it will be out soon, but yeah. Okay, so I think there are a couple of things that need to get changed. One, I was looking for materials last time I booted in. I don't particularly have new updates I need to do to the base. It's looking pretty cool. I was going to put an observatory deck right in the middle here, but I haven't really decided where I want that to go and if I want it to like jut out or what have you. So that's sort of coming soon. But I think, as ever, is that guy still here? Is he still? Is that the Aurora? Yeah, it's the Aurora. I was going to say there's new crashes, there's new updates, there's a lot to explore, so I'll probably just take the Bumbler out. And I want to go check and make sure that nothing has changed in the original area. I've left the floating islands beacon out there, the energy pulse origin is there, and I think we've pretty much hit everything on the map in terms of low-level surface equipment. So really what I have to do is now build my prawn suit, which is what I was going to do last time, and I think we can do it. So why don't we bust out our little doohickey dudes. Did I leave them up in the pod? Might have left them up in the pod. And if I have, let's see how much it costs to make a prawn suit. I really want to be able to put that and a pressure compensator into the Cyclops, into my Depth Strider, because I think that is going to be the key to getting really, really far in this game. And also to the depths. There's a lot down there that we haven't seen yet, a lot that we haven't been to, and I wanna see it. You know, like this looks pretty friggin' dope. You know, Prawn Suit Mark III. This game it has a flair for the awesome. It's got the Keep Calm Kitten poster, which is never old. Yeah, so we're gonna figure that out rather shortly. But I gotta figure out where the hell I left my little dupers, because it has been a minute. There you are. All right, so I got my dupers. Let's go to the surface. I feel like they increased jump also, man. There you go. I'll need some batteries for the exploration because this is going to eat up my inventory here. Oh, no. Don't pick it up. Get on it. Get up on it. Use vehicles. Seamouth. Prawn suit. Okay. 2 aluminum oxide crystals. I need 2 plasteel ingots. I need aerogel times 2, and I need a lubricant. So I can knock out the lubricant and the plasteels. I actually don't know what the aerogel requirement is, so let me figure that out. Okay, so I think I figured out a little bit more about what I need to do. So let's go on a little adventure here. Let's grab the pod and see if we can grab it. I think aluminum oxide crystals are needed for this, and the gel sacks down here. So we'll grab a couple of these, which happen to be floating very conveniently close to my base. Floater. Right? These are, right? This is what I need? Maybe. Or I'm just getting this weird gelatin garbage for no reason. Okay. And then let's go get some aluminum oxide crystals, which I believe are down in a deeper area than this. Ready to rock. Did I bring water? I didn't bring water, but I think I can make it. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. I'll be back in time for dinner. Don't you even know it? Not a problem at all.
Caution, passing safe depth.
Except that's gonna be a problem. Hang on a second. Oh, God. Bless it. Access upgrades. Give me this. There you go. Every time. They're gonna fix that bug eventually. I hope, because it's very frustrating every single time to change the pressure compensator. I get that there's like a bit rate that has to get updated, or like it doesn't need to do an inventory check of the object, but one day it will be better. Whoa, were you there before? Yes, I have been in there. If only I could afford infinite beacons, and then I would leave them places and be like, yeah, I've been here, no problem. No problem. Hardcore parkour through these real quick. What is this? Oh, nice. Sandstone. Okay, well, they changed the rock layouts of sandstone, so that's a plus. I can pretty easily detect that now. That's limestone. This is terrifying. Alright, so sandstone is much easier to see. Everything is different, man. It looks like way different. The graphics have been updated. I have this sort of playing on medium just so my computer doesn't poop itself. Most of the time, it's not like my computer can't handle it per se. It's just that the pop-in problems of this game in particular, I like to go easy on them, you know what I mean? I want to love this game, and if I keep having pop-in issues, I swear, it makes it difficult for me to want to continue. What is that? Bridge of the Cyclops? Yeah, Cyclops Bridge. How am I doing, by the way? Still infected. Great. They did not clear that from the last episode, which I guess is fair. They really just implemented the new Infected update, I would be sort of weirded out if they just took it out right away. But, like, without doing anything with it. But on the other hand, I'm not entirely sure how to resolve this issue that I'm in, which is the fact that I'm infected with something horrifying, and it's slowly killing other fish and animals and whatever else, you know? So I guess eventually I will have to address that. It's interesting also, in the Seamoth, they didn't update the depth and angle slider. Did you notice this? It's a different, it's back to the old way. Is that an infected fish? No, but I don't like you. Ugh. Magma pod. Magma. The sun is setting. Can I go in there? I can. Should I have gone in here? I don't know. I don't know that I should have done that. Oh, spotted dock leaf. All right. Still impossible to see the Seamoth in the dark. That's okay. We will get there eventually. Won't we, game? Yes! So let me do a little hunting and I'll be back with you guys in a few moments. There's something really horrifying about the ocean at night where you can't see anything and you know everything out there is trying to murder you, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's just really unsettling, and I love it. Alright, let me exit my ship. My sheep. Let me heal you up real quick. Little bumbler. And we'll make our way back to base real quick, just so I can get a little bit of water. Because I was foolish and did not come prepared, and I said I would be home by dinner, but I like sort of didn't mean that. What is this? Did I do this one yet? I feel like I've done this one. What are you, though? Alien containment fragment, yes. Absolutely, I will take that. Oh, that was actually the last one I needed for alien containment. Great. Dope. Glad I stopped. Alright, so let's head back to base, get some water. Maybe we'll find something more related to the aerogels on our journey. I'm sort of hoping that we would come across anything of value. I did get a good number of minerals here, which we can turn into, and some floating scrap, so that'll be sort of a plus. We can at least take advantage of that on the way back. Okay, back at base here. We got some water in us. We're feeling a little better. I've reloaded my batteries, and I am ready for another quick 4-8 out. I'm not sure what a gel sack is, but it turns out I have one aluminum oxide crystal that I forgot about. It's in the storage container because I am smart. I was thinking about it. Let's go over to the floating islands because I feel like that may actually be better equipped for where we want to be. The gel sack itself could be, I guess, part of the Kooz balls things. You know, the big like blue orbs. Like maybe I have to take a sample of that. I don't really know. I guess it also could be on the main island, but I haven't seen it, so it's not something I'm super familiar with. But we're gonna take a look. We're gonna find out. We got to get that aerogel online, so one way or the other, we got to do some exploring. Yeah. Now, it's worth mentioning, we were playing Mario Kart 8. We've been having a great time with this. We're probably going to do more, but recently, Tony and I did a visit to a little Games Con. That is ominous music. It was like a games conference for indies. It was New York, something or other. And I'll put the name of the thing in the description, I guess. But it was awesome, man. We got to meet a lot of indie developers. We had a lot of fun playing around with these new games. We had a lot of cool time just like engaging with devs making their games, and it's really interesting to see how people in the games development world can come together and like come up with something really innovative out of just that idea that they had when they were younger, or bring something to fruition. I mean, that to me is really awesome. So mad props, if you will, to everybody we visited with. There are a lot of card games there, a lot of individual VR games, which we thought were really awesome. I played a headset game where I was a skeleton stabbing other skeletons and blood popped out of me, which was hilariously fun. It was all around a good time, man. So, we're gonna make that a thing. We'll do a little bit of a bit on that, so keep an eye on our pixelrater.com for an article about that, our thoughts. And yeah, just kind of expect more in the realm of supporting our indies and wanting to be a part of that. So shout out to you if you were there at the conference hosted by Microsoft. It was very cool. Stasis rifle fragment. Do I have that? No, I did. Yes. Super awesome. Oh, here's a nice crash. Oh, here's a nice crash. Let me park my ship real quick. I have that. I don't know if I have whatever that is. Power cell charger fragment. I did. This seems like new base. Did I go in here already? Something tells me I've been in here. Oh, a data box. Ah. Well, I may have been in here, but I didn't get that. That's cool. That's cool. I need my cutter. Number 1. They've made a lot of graphical improvements, man. I'm loving this. And it's really nice to pay attention to our depth. And I feel like they've added even a little bit more to the goggles on the side. Which reminds me, I'm not wearing my goggles today. But this is just really great. Data terminal already got, apparently. Data box, what you got for me? Cyclops fire suppression system, nice. Alright, let me grab some air. Throw my hands up to the air, and then I will... Sorry, not sorry. Then I will come back in here and get me some good extra data from this space. This is a solid wreck. I hear you, walrus. Wilbur the walrus. So this means that if they're doing additional data what is it called? Additional data panels, that means probably there are additional things in other wrecks that I have been in as well. So I should sort of go back and check that everything isn't necessarily the same. If you guys do play this game, I would love to see images of your bases. So you can tweet them at me because I kind of need some inspiration of what to do next. And if you have like a super awesome secret that you've been doing that I have been missing, or just an all-around pro tip that everybody except a complete noob like myself would know that I somehow haven't figured out, let me know what it is and how to do it, and then I will do it for you here in the next episode. For example, if you were like, well, you just passed over like 16 boxes and you shouldn't have did that, tell me that. That would be a cool guy thing to do, or a cool gal thing to do. Help a homie out. There is a good amount of stuff in here, though. I've got both of these. Another door. I really hope I'm not getting screwed with these doors also. Sometimes the game likes to do that to you. Oh, there's my buoy. There's my little buoy. Alright, well, you can stay right where you are. I guess I did traverse the whole loop through here. So apparently this isn't where I was going to find gel sacks, which is what I was hoping to find over here. But maybe it's down a little deeper in the Coos field. Although I'm going to be super honest, that is real creepy right there. And I'm going to need my prawn suit to go down in there. Be real honest, I am not interested in learning about what that is. You see that? You see that in the distance? Like straight ahead, I'm angled on it. Is that just a pod? I'm gonna do it to find out. I'm gonna find out for you. I love nothing to do with any of this. Let me go ahead and save.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Understandable, because all this is nightmare fuel. There's like some solid floating islands down here. I mean, that's like some serious hardcore floating islands shit right there.
Warning.
Oop,
Maximum
too deep,
depth
too
reached.
deep.
Hull
Okay,
damage.
okay. Going up. This game, it just continues to be terrifyingly good all the time. I have no complaints. Oh, what the shit is that? Note to self. Where is this? Floating islands? I might have to relocate that buoy over here, because this is way more interesting. Are these the blood trees? Are these the elusive blood trees? Oh, they are. I don't like these. Don't tase me, bro. Bloodvine. You're like mad gross, dude. It's pulsating. A deep shroom. What does a deep shroom do? Let me take one. Give me one of these. Give me this kniff. Blood oil. That seems like a thing I need. What is this? Is that a scannable? Whoa, siren song. So they've, wow. They have updated a lot in this, as you can tell, including the soundtrack, and the horror factor, to the max. Maxing out the horror factor there.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
What are you? I want that. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. This seems like a safe thing. Right? Nope. What are you? Any samples? No samples? Oh, there's a warper. Alright, BRB. GTFO real quick. Alright, let me grab the,
Safe depth.
let me grab... Ow. What hit me? Let me grab the beacon. I'm just gonna back up out of here real quick. So that is just about northwest of my position. Right, because I'm going southeast? Yeah. So let me grab the floating islands buoy. I'm gonna put that on the blood moss buoy, because I can pretty much figure out where the floating islands are from the blood moss. Northwest. That will be, I think, a little bit more helpful. Because right here, I'm going to need the depth strider to get anywhere close to it. And I figure if I'm near the blood moss, I've got to be... Whoa! Holy load-in, Batman. I've got to be close, Jesus, to the entrance to the Lost River, which has got to be down below me. Give me this. At least
Welcome aboard, Captain.
close enough that... Oh, god damn it. Northwest. That it's worth exploring. So let me go plonk this down. in the creepiest of creepies. Northwest, right? Right. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, that's deeply unsettling, and I'm done being here until I have my bigger hunk of a ship nearby. I don't want anything else to do with this place, so let me get the hell out of here. Get back to the land of the koozies. The kooshes. The kooshling... You get the point. I want nothing to do with this. I'm going up so fast I'm going to get the bends. Ahead full, up bubble. I saw up bubble. See, the one thing I think this game needs, this is legit feedback for the devs. The one thing this game I think needs is multiplayer support. And I recognize that it is difficult to do this. I recognize that there are problems with doing this. And I also understand that often the biggest issue is not necessarily the support, but the way that you're doing map loading. And in this game, I believe it is chunk-based, which would sort of make sense. I don't know that for fact, so don't take my word for it. But if I were doing a game like this... Oh, you're so infected. Oh, shit. Let me scan you, because I feel like that would give me some data. Infected reef back. I kind of want it to give me more data when I scan them, you know? Like, it's like, oh, I'm learning more about the virus. Here's how it's infecting them. But it doesn't do that. It just says, yeah, no, I mean, it's, you know, for sure got some shit. That's what it says. It just says infected, which is what I get when I see it. And I don't get any new reports now and again, so... I don't know. Maybe they're working on add-ins for that. We'll get there eventually. Oh my god! I just obliterated that dude. Holy shit. Yeah. So feedback was gonna be it needs multiplayer support, and I get that we're doing chunk-based updating, or we're getting, you know, small load-in, or the pop-in is sort of evident in and of itself that we're having some issues rendering the world around you within a timely fashion, at least fast enough that it's rendered by the time the player gets there, and that requires some beefy computing powers and, you know, whatever the host of issues are that go with that. And adding a second player to the mix does not make that any easier if you're a game developer. What I'm getting at, however, is that if you could figure out how to nail that down, you would have a ultimate popular hit on your hand. This game is already incredible. This game is already one of the best. And I play it almost as much as I play Minecraft, which now is not actually so much, but that's not the point. The point is, it's really good. And the only thing that I think could make this better would be if I was in command of a submersible, and I said, all ahead full, but I need everyone at the engineering room to crank some more power in there, and somebody get on the guns. Like, you bet your ass we'd have an amazing time. Let me go over here and heal. How about that? Out of the way. Does this sound like a good plan to everybody? It sounds like a good plan to me. One magnetite, please. Need anything from the corner store? Oh yeah, make sure they have magnetite.
Caution.
Will do, honey. That's not what my... Shouldn't sound like that. So... yeah, so I'm just saying, you know, think about it. That's all I'm saying. Just, you know, ponder it, mull it over, and get back to me. You can hit me at press@pixelrater.com. We'll talk business. You know, I bought this game twice now, so it's no saying that I couldn't buy it 3 times, which is how many times I bought Minecraft. You know. Yes, I have a problem. Alright, is there anything new in these? I don't think that there is, and so this is sort of a... Yeah, I know. Whoa, hold on there, little doggy. I've already unlocked you. That is a problem. If you're going to be making me pay a double time to go in here again, you know, I'm about to have some feedback. I have not cheated anything in this game. I have not rendered into any extra artifacts, but y'all know I've been in this space. Oh, okay, but they give you it back, so alright. Alright. My threat is reduced to 0%. It's interesting then, because my base didn't get re-rendered, but this seems like it's a new imagining of the landscape. Am I wrong about that? Does this look... I mean, this looks the same. Everything is where I left it. The wrecks are identical. You know, my progress hasn't been reset, but obviously I haven't been here yet, or they re-rendered this room. I wondered if that's what they did. Last time this happened, now this is interesting, on Xbox, I've been playing on Xbox, I've been playing here too. On Xbox, every time I do a patch, I'm terrified that I'm going to lose my world save, and rightfully so, because it looks like it re-renders the world based on the seed that you had, give me this, around you, and it protects maybe the only piece of the game that you have built on, which is, I guess, the main landscape, you know? Alright, I got this. We're going to go to the underworld here real quick, because now that I know there's extra pieces in there, we got to pick them up. But that's interesting. I guess that really does imply that they're re-rendering based on the same seed, and that way they can patch in all this extra stuff instead of saying, alright, well, let me go here and place it, let me go here and place it. It's just rebuild it with these. That's a warper. I hear you right there. I don't want none of your party supplies today. No. You can screw right off. Alright, so that means on the island, if I can stand up, thank you, there will be a broken one here, which I guess I'll scan for points, I guess. I don't know. Titanium, of course. And then on the ridge, there will be another one. So let me go grab that. Interesting. So it's kind of like they just replaced everything here. I've been running around this whole episode looking for fucking gel packs, and I haven't found a single one, and I'm upset about it. But I have discovered 2 additional alien artifacts, which lets me go back into places I've already been. I guess I'm going to need them. So that's kind of a plus. Overall, sort of a win here. And we should make it a priority to, go in here for a last-second double check. Blood oil, dear God, ugh. Oh, benzene comes from these. Okay, well, I kind of need those. Put that artifact right in the thing, in the craw. Yeah. Hardcore parkour. Get this guy. Okay. Why is one of them lit up? Is that saying that I've been to one of the 4 sites? That's interesting. That wasn't there before. Data terminus. I am determinist to do the thing. And watch the little cutscene. We get sucked into space. It's pretty good. Alright, I'll probably take us back to the pod. And I guess next episode we'll find the gel packs. I'll do a little researchy. I'm not putting that in there. Absolutely not. Yeah, so in the next episode, I think what we'll probably end up doing is I'll know what a gel pack is, or you can let me know in the comments below, please and thank you, so I don't have to go searching. I need to make aerogel. I need to make whatever the ingredients for a prawn suit are, and then I also need my depth expanding mods. So next game episode for sure, we will have a Cyclops. You can hold me to it. Hold it to me. Hold me to it. Because if I don't, I will never friggin' get anywhere in this game, and I need that assistance. So hold me accountable. Next game, Prawn, and then the episode after that, I wonder if I dehydrate a little quicker when I'm sprinting, but whatever. Will have to be the update to the depth, and then we're going to take the depth strider with the new updates and the damage counter, which I'm upset about, down into the depths of hell, where we've now put a new marker in the blood kelp forest. See what is down there, and we're going to find the next base in probably the next 2 episodes. I think we can do it. That seems like a reasonable amount of stuff. So let's get us back to base here. Get me some water before I die, and we'll wrap up this in a little bow. Okay, give me that water. I'm getting a little thirsty. Yum, yum. Alright, now I need to, like, actually get some wagwa. Let me park this boat. I'm parking this boat. I'm parking this boat. Get in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh my god. And our other priority has got to get finding water. Let me tell you, it is getting so painful to find water in this game. Alright, that just about does it for me here. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I have been Will. You can follow me at Scotch_man on Twitter and at Pixelrater.com. You can check me out. I've got some new articles up, commentary for you, coming at you soon. And as always, I have appreciated you being here with me. Once again, this has been Subnautica, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.